Hello, old friend.
Oh dear, it's been a millennia since you showed up.
Yes, I've seen many things on my journey.
As we all do. Anything in particular you'd like to share, Riyu?
I met the most curious creature the other decade, Saalo. Penny was her name, a Pendleton from Pendle, somewhere in those 7 systems that are always causing trouble. An explorer's mind that one possessed, filled with wanderlust and hope. I hope that she may one day meet us here so she can share her adventures on our Starside chats.
Meddling in the affairs of the youth again, Riyu. What would the other Celestials think?
I think they would also like to meet young Penny.
And what makes you so sure this Penny would be worthy of our company?
Well, allow me to recount the tale. I was traveling, as we do.
As we do.
Yes, quite. I was adrift in the Falderan Verge. I had heard distressing rumors that Charlie 827 was in dire need of realignment, so naturally, I made my way over there. As I do.
As you do.
Once there, I found a fascinating little spacecraft, floating around with a single life force aboard.
As they do.
The ship was alive.
Ah, so this must be the Pendleton in question.
No, dear Saalo. Penny was the name of the life force aboard this living ship. The ship, well, their name was Felix.
You've lost me, my friend.
Dear Saalo, I've only just begun the story.
You know names elude me, my friend. In my travels, I don't meet many beings with names worth remembering.
Well, perhaps you should get out more.
Unlike you, dear friend, I abide by the Celestial Code.
Perhaps the code is in need of an update. As I was saying, Felix flew gently throughout our void, scanning planet after planet.
Oh, those pesky scans. How I hate that sound.
I know, dear Saalo. However, not every song can be as soothing as the throat song of the gigantic Gola people of Kadash.
If only.
So I see little Felix coming my way. I hadn't finished my realignment yet, so I cloaked, as I do.
As you do.
I continued my work, a simple tilt, nothing more than a 21.3 degree angle. As I put on the finishing touches, this silly little ship tried to scan me.
Ho 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 ho.
Now what in the 7 systems was that? It better not be. The last ship we found floating in the Veil turned out to be more trouble than it's worth. Oh, that artifact I picked up better be worth it. It's only worth it if we can get home. We're lost and out of fuel, Felix. Interesting. These scans appear to show something close by. Something big. But I don't see anything. Oh, don't be silly, Felix. Cloaking something that size? It would take all the ether in the universe. Or magic. There's no such thing as magic. Let me just try something. There it is. If I can route some auxiliary energy from the solarium drive, maybe we can increase the dynamic range of the scanner. This cable should do it. Increase thermal range, Felix. Oh, would you look at that? Fine, it was a cloaking device. Doesn't look like any ship I've ever seen. It looks like a giant sloth? Perhaps it's a new species. Oh, could you imagine, Felix? Me, Captain Penny Parsons of Pendleton from Planet Pendle, discoverer of an entire new species. You're right. Probably should talk to them first. Excuse me. I noticed your cloaking is up, but we could really use some help. We're a little lost. Perhaps you could help us get some fuel and get us back to Colony System 624? Well, how am I supposed to know if they know the names of things? Hello? Oh, don't worry. It's gonna be okay, Felix. We'll just reverse the scanner and have it transfer the solarium. That should get our friends out of hiding. Oh, well, that can't be right. That's not a starship at all. It has fur. Oh, right. Excuse me. I was wondering if... Hey, where are you going?
So you ran. I hardly see how simply spotting you has earned this Patrick and Frank your praise.
No, Saalo, I did not run. I simply moved on to the next space. However, after I traveled through my personal black hole, as I do.
As you do.
I turned around to see the pair had followed me.
Oh.
I know. The curious little things fear nothing. So I rewarded their bravery and answered their call.
As you would.
Excuse me, I said we are lost and we need assistance. We would appreciate a little help.
Okay, dear child. I hear your call. My name is Riyu. I am a celestial that provides small corrections for celestial bodies. Who might you be? There it is. The overwhelming recognition of perspective and scale. It is quite all right, young one. You are in no danger.
Well, it is wonderful to make your acquaintance. My name is Captain Penny Parsons. I've been traveling for a long time with my pal Felix here. But I got a little greedy with exploring a ship we found, and now, well, we're out of fuel and we're lost.
My friend, it was you that followed me through a black hole.
Well, of course. I've never seen anything like you before.
Very few have. Curious little thing. You wasted the last of your fuel just to get a glimpse of me?
Of course. That's why I'm out here in the first place. I want to see space, to explore the Veil, to learn everything I can. And if that leaves us adrift in space, well, that's a good way to go.
So, curiosity is your only goal. That's noble, Captain Penny Parsons. You are fortunate to have a friend willing to keep you company.
Oh, Felix? He's more than that. He's not just my friend. He's my only friend. When I found him, he was just an empty personality matrix. But with a few upgrades over our adventures, he's now a certified real boy. I wouldn't go anywhere without him. He's my lucky charm.
Well, it's certainly a pleasure to meet you both. Allow me to reward you and answer all your questions.
Oh, that would be wonderful. I have so many. Like first, were you always this big? What do you eat? Can you do that black hole thing whenever you want?
So you made friends. How fantastic.
More than that, they sparked my interest.
Everyone sparks your interest, Riyu.
No, it's not just that. It was her wanderlust. It's not that she was out here looking for something. She was looking for everything.
So she was greedy, like most of her kind.
No, dear friend. She was eager and curious. However, The young are not as adept at differentiating danger from fun as you and I are. This was a lesson Captain Penny Parsons needed to be taught. And what better teacher than I?
Oh, so you left her there then?
Saalo, of course not.
So, what are you? Where do you come from? Does someone pay you to do what you do? Oh, and black holes! Do you make them all the time? You look like a sloth. Is that by choice? You have more eyes and legs, but still. Is it some kind of radiant projection you telepathically link with people who see you, so as not to show your true self?
I will do my best to answer all 74 of the questions you asked while I return you two safely to your colony worlds. All right, my friend. You should be close enough to return home with the fuel you have left. But before you go, I have a question for you.
Oh, me? I'm not that interesting.
You are more interesting than you know, Captain Penny Parsons.
Oh, well, thanks. I'd love to answer your questions.
You said you expended the rest of your fuel to explore a lost ship. Why would you place yourself in such danger?
Well, like I said, I want to see it all. And I don't care if that leaves me floating in space.
Yes. You did mention that, didn't you? Penny, you are not gifted with the many years I am. It is truly incredible the magnificent things you and the other children can do in such a short time. However, the universe would be a much sadder place without you in it. Perhaps you can add discovering yourself and others to the long list of things you wish to explore. And you rightly cannot do that while you're drifting trillions of miles from the next space station.
That's true. Okay, I can do that.
Good. I'd like you to one day meet my friends.
That would be great.
I propose a trade. Something we can give each other to remember us by.
Okay. Well, you can have this artifact that got me into this mess. I'll send it out the back door when I leave.
I find this acceptable. I'd like you to have this.
What's this?
Think of it like a compass. So, should you ever again be lost, I can help you find your way.
Oh, thank you, Riyu.
You need not thank me, Penny. You only need to keep being yourself. So, until we meet again, farewell, Captain Parsons. That is how I met my new friends.
What did you do with the artifact?
I hid it far away. Hopefully it does not send someone else out of their way. And if it does, maybe I can make some new friends.
So, you learned nothing.
I learned that good friends can come from anywhere. I hope I meet them again one day.
Ah, yes. I suppose I too look forward to meeting Percy and Frederick myself. One day.